Okay, so over the last week or so, we've had a few people asking about the instruction, knit the knit and purl the purls. And I think sometimes we overthink how to do something. So I've just done a little swatch just of a little pattern. I've got a normal 2-2 RC and then a little diamond cable. Yeah, so it's just something I've just literally sat and knit a few rows of. Okay, so basically you can see my knit stitches. The knit stitches are the little V's. Let me, yeah, so when you do a knit stitch, you get that little V. And when you do a purl stitch, you get the loop, like the straight line loop that goes across. So most patterns, not all of them, but most patterns, the right side row is your pattern row and the wrong side row is normally, apart from a few exceptions, knit the knits and purl the purls. So I'm now going to do the wrong side row. Okay, and there are two ways of looking at knit the knits and purl the purls. The first one is, if you knit the stitch, so these two stitches are knits on the right side, then on the wrong side I'm going to purl them. These two stitches are purl stitches on the right side, so I'm going to knit them on the wrong side. But the problem with that is you've got to remember what you did on the previous row. Yeah, so I think the better way of doing knit the knits and purl the purls is to look at what you've got on the wrong side row. Yeah, so remember I said you've got little V's, which is where your knit stitches are, which are your purl stitches on the other side. Yeah, and you've got your bar going across, which is your purl stitch on the wrong side. It was your knit stitch on the right side. So I'm just going to follow what I've got here. So my first stitch is a knit. I've now got 4 of the horizontal loops. So that's purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've then got 2 V stitches, so I'm going to knit. I've now got 2 horizontal loops, so I'm going to purl. I've now got 4 V stitches, so that's 4 knit stitches on the wrong side. 2 horizontal loops, so they're 2 purls. 2 V stitches, 2 knits, 4 horizontal loops, and then the last stitch is a V, so it's a knit stitch. So that's how I think of knit the knits and purl the purls. I look at what I'm looking at on the wrong side of the work. I forget what I've done on the previous row, particularly if you're doing a 26 or a 28-inch chest and you've got a big pattern. So I'm thinking of like bally cotton or something like that. You don't want to have to think about what you've done on the previous row. You want to look at what you're looking at now. I hope that helps.